We're live. Let's see if they all come in now. Our technical difficulties better be done and over with. Hello, hello. Can you hear us now?
Question of the evening.
Back and good sound. Yay!
All right. So the first mystery sound is. Can you name that sound? Welcome back.
Tracy was the first one to get it.
And what does Tracy win?
Another sound. Sorry about that, guys. Sometimes when you take a live, you get a bad connection.
Blow dryer.
Best thing to do instead of struggling through it is just to start over.
Beth, blowing your nose.
Yeah.
No, not quite.
He sounds like a goose when he blows his nose. Like a horn. Honk.
So I'm continuing with this masterpiece. What's that about? This was a 14 by 14 canvas. A quad flip cup.
A quad.
A quad. A quad on a 14 by 14.
I think it'll be very pretty when it dries. I'm waiting for the brown to get dark.
Abracadabra.
It won't dry that fast.
So
it is pretty though. I love the red and the purples and the yellow in there.
Is Brian back? Yes, Brian's back. The reds are there.
See, when we use brown, we always say, ew, mud, you know? So when you use brown, you have to contrast it with either a beige or a gold or...
Well, usually you think when you get like purples
your heart
with...
beating.
Sorry about that. The purples with the reds and the yellows, that you'll end up with a purple. But if you have a good mix of paint...
What, are you becoming a professional at this now?
I'm not getting paid yet.
I like how he says yet.
Yeti. But I'm pleased with it.
Oh, good. Monica's here. I can show her that painting now. I was waiting for you to get here. Green bean. You didn't wipe your drips off.
You're right. I didn't. But I sprayed my cups.
No, but look at all the drips on the carpeting. I know that's all you.
That's not me.
Yes.
No, you just cleaned the floor. This is the first painting I've done.
No,
I haven't
I'm talking
moved.
about the carpeting.
Yeah, that's not me. You said you cleaned it.
Not the carpeting.
You cleaned the floors. The carpeting's part of the carpet.
You want to fight?
Let's go.
Put up your dukes.
Come on.
No paint slapping.
I think that's going to drag pretty. And I don't use that word very often.
No more green bean. Well, at least I can cough now.
I will tell you that there's some decent skin. Nothing really worth saving. There's not enough paint.
There's too much brown. It's muck.
And there's not enough paint.
And it's muck.
And there's not enough paint.
And it's muck.
Because somebody said I used too much paint.
I know. Who told you use too much paint?
I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to play back and find out.
That was on the other live.
Live number 1.
Yeah. Live number 1. Live number 2.
I will be out of your way in a second.
You're fine.
We didn't do the garbage detail, did they?
No, you're slacking. So Sunday, I was not feeling well. So I spent the day gluing cabs. Like lots and lots of cabs. So I have to cut all of these out now for different kinds of jewelry. But they're so pretty. Look. Oops. And I have these really cool long ones. They go in a long pendant. But there's probably 300 here.
So if there's any volunteers,
Anybody feel like cutting?
somebody,
Skins out. And I this many more skins that I didn't even glue anything on. But it was fun to go through and look at spots. Like that one. Yeah, that was fun. So these will all get cut out and put into snaps.
now where did you get the cabs from?
Well, these big ones are the 25s that fit in the 1-inch bezels. And then these are the snapper cabs from Jenny Post. If you haven't checked out Jenny's Etsy shop yet for the snap jewelry, check that out. It's, I did a video on this. I love that one too. But these little bitty ones, I have these really cute rings that take 2 little things. So those will fit in there. But you guys will see it all when I get it put together and get it in my Etsy shop. But this is what we do with that photo paper.
The excess paint.
Yep, all the runoff paint. It does not go to waste.
Monica said she's buffering.
We can't win tonight. Okay. Thanks, Maria. She put Jenny's link in. If you guys want to check out her Etsy shop. We generated a lot of sales for her, and her stuff is good quality. You will not be disappointed.
Jennifer Lopez says she'd cut them out for you, but she's in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Brian said no problems since restart for him.
Got the ones that weren't having as many problems are having more problems now.
Somebody had a message for me. Jessica?
Monica, here's that painting. Very limey green here. But it dried pretty. I think once I put resin or varnish on it, it's really going to pop because all that flash is beautiful. Did you see it? I want to make sure she's seeing it. Okay.
Oh, Jessica says, beautiful stuff. No one told that guy I loved his painting so much. I'm sorry, Jessica. I did see that flash through.
Okay.
I just got smacked. Thank you. I appreciate it. That was worth it.
Was it?
Yeah.
Good. So I had someone ask me to do another Boilermaker. Sorry, guys.
Why are you apologizing?
Because they're probably tired of seeing these already. But I wanted to do it on a round. Just to see how it will come out on a round.
Thank you, Carol.
And
smack me.
What?
Carol loved it too.
Oh, I had to smack you again.
Monica wants a green Boilermaker.
A green Boilermaker.
William Arnold says the picture and sound is perfect here. Thank you. Beth's not tired of them.
Yeah, they're kind of new. I couldn't believe how many views we have on that already. We had like 11,000 views on that video. So that's cool. Thanks, guys, for sharing. If you did. Share, share, share.
Well, I didn't say, Monica, you take everything out of context.
Oh, my God. Will you two stop your fighting? I feel like I'm living with a bunch of girls. Okay, I'm going to put a couple of flashes in here because I want some sparkle. Sparkle. I don't want olive green, though. I want that new green. Permanent green. I need one more color.
Okay. Kendra's got a question. Karen wants to know which Stone Coat product to purchase. The Art Coat?
You can use the art coat for the coasters. Especially if you're using white in the coasters, you want to go with the art coat so that it doesn't yellow.
Wait a minute, Monica. I thought you were the boss. You said, good thing my boss left because I'm really laughing out loud.
All right.
Yep, Jessica said, I am talented. I appreciate that.
I have to throw some turquoise blue in there, though, because it's going to be too much green.
Okay, that explains it, Monica. Thank you. You clarified things. I had the same situation, too.
What? You know, guys, I am not mean to him.
No, that's not. We're talking about work. Our day jobs.
Your day jobs. The money makers. Right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes. Kim is joining us, apologizing for being late.
Can I have the treadmill silicone?
Treadmill silicone.
Thank you. I'm just going to put one drop in there just to rub around. I don't feel like spraying tonight. So I think the next thing the doctor will probably check me for will be asthma. He's stumped, isn't he?
It's okay. We like to keep him guessing.
Yeah, I do. Keep him on his toes. Do I want to use white or do I want to use black? What do you guys want? White or black?
You going with light color? You going with the
Greens and turquoise.
you gotta go white.
Shelly's saying black, 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 white, black, black, white, white.
White. We got white.
Mostly black.
Black, white,
Black
black,
wins.
black, black. Black will be too dark. Black, white, black, please. White. Shelly says, what do you think?
I was thinking black. That's why I asked.
Half and half.
All right, so then I got called out because the shot glass didn't go all the way to the bottom. The white didn't cover, and I had put white over top of it, so it wasn't a true Boilermaker. So this time we got to make sure that it sinks. So I'm going to get a bigger cup.
Deb H was supposed to tell me about something.
Telling you?
I don't know. She says she can't remember now.
Yeah.
Couldn't have been too bad. So Carrie says, so wait, I thought you used Art Coat from Stone Coat for regular art canvas.
I do. I think the question was for coasters. I have more art coat. The only reason I use the countertop epoxy is because that's what I ordered for them from them a while ago. So I wanted to use it up. So I use it up on the coasters. But if you have white in your coaster, you definitely want to use the art coat so that it doesn't yellow.
Okay, Lisa Alexander says, mine did not stick and I covered it, but it was a lot of paint. Could be the paint wasn't dry yet.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, Lisa Alexander just says hers did not stick.
I don't understand. Stick to what? What are we talking about?
I don't know.
Oh.
Lisa, can you elaborate a little?
Pay attention to the screen, Alan.
I am. Jessica Cloud loves your Boilermakers, by the way.
Thank you.
Monica's having fun. That's why we're here. Not only to teach you a few nuances of the trade, but to have a little fun. Who's dinging you?
That's why I didn't have it on, because it does that the entire time we're filming.
Okay, so Lisa says her cup stood up right, but did not stick. So I think when she did the flip on the Boilermaker, I'm assuming Lisa, you're talking about doing a Boilermaker yourself?
I still don't understand what you mean the cup did not stick.
Mary Ellen says she's got her earbuds in. Hubby keeps asking her why what she's laughing at.
Probably because we're bickering.
Yes, Lisa says I'm right. So she tried to do a Boilermaker,
And
her cup did not stick. So I'm assuming when she did the flip that the cup flopped down on the canvas too.
oh, okay. That's what it's supposed to do. All right, so I'm dropping it. So it covered true Boilermaker.
Yeah, stick to the bottom of the bigger cup.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of leftover paint though. That's way too much paint.
What? Huh?
Well, I had to use enough to get the shot glass to go under the paint.
Okay.
It's just black.
Just paint.
It's just paint. It's not like
We got how many bottles of paint on the wall?
I have a couple of girls coming from Michael's to pour paint on Wednesday. So that'll be fun. I'm going to let some of this black out, though. Okay, here it comes. And my cup tipped over.
Haha. Brian named it. 164.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Brian. Brian's paying attention.
These air bubbles out. This is gonna be cool. I hope. What I'm doing is trying to get the excess black off. But see, there's color there.
Got a lot of paint on.
Yeah, I do. I want to see where all the color's at so I don't pour it off accidentally.
Leanne, if you're having problems with buffer, we're not buffering on this end.
We don't know that.
Come back
Are you watching your fire to see if you're buffering?
Fire. No. I got a thanks for tuning in. I'm not on the new live. Okay, Kim Rody. Now Carol Johnson says buffer. Sorry, buffer a bit from Kim Rody. The man said the buffers will come back every few seconds. I got my first job calling me. Hello? Yes.
I'll get rid of some of that turquoise though.
Okay. Okay. Run. Yeah, run them short.
There we go.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to get rid of the
Thank you. Bye.
excess color so the other color can come up. My shot glass is beautiful.
Yeah, so she's buffering. Jessica says, please tell her that's forward.
Okay. You can see all these little bitty cells coming up over here.
Yep, it's buffering.
Is it? I'm sorry, guys. What a crappy night. Live this week to make up for it. Everybody's on YouTube watching at the end of the night. Take a peek.
Yep, it's YouTube's fault.
I love it. I love the colors.
Kim says she's got the wheel of death.
I want to plop this in here. Yes, you never say buffer because it is. It's jinx. Alan's monkeying around over here with background noise.
Good night, Zip. Sorry about the buffer, master. The wheel of death goes round and round, round and round, round and round. Thank you, Jessica. Again, sorry about the buffer, monster.
That's kind of cool. The tiles with spatula, put them on the posse. They're pretty.
Good night, Kathy.
I was going to pull more.
And then we're going to go to restart number 2.
No.
No.
It's not everybody's buffering, are they?
Anybody else having problems with the buffer? Hello, Brian Frost. Welcome. Kristen
Looks
says she, Mary Ellen, yep. Really blurry picture now. Glitchy. Yes, yes. For the most part, yes.
Oh, it stinks. If we go in again, it's going to do the same thing.
Kitty says buffering audio in and out.
Go check on you know who.
What, you think Eddie's doing something?
Or checking something. They know, but they may have forgotten tonight.
No.
No? Okay, so they're not even doing anything. So it's YouTube.
Dan says refresh your browser and it's clear now.
Well, maybe everybody needs to refresh again. My goal is to use this up tonight. Okay, there you go.
Shirley Coffee says buffering again.
You might have to keep refreshing. That's all I can tell you. Because it's not where it says stream lost or anything. I use my iPad, but
Kristen says it's better now. John wants to know, how old are your kids?
28 and 31. And then we have TJ, who is also on the Wi-Fi watching TV, because we have
Too many TVs.
well, no, we have the Roku app. So we only have to have one cable box. It's cheaper that way. So everybody has a Roku on their TV. And they stream the Spectrum app. All right, Darren.
Joining us, even though you're late, she was fighting a migraine. Hope you're
Oof.
feeling better.
All right, babe, what are you doing? I got paint all over me. Okay.
What shall we do?
Sound's getting wonky again. Yeah, that string rose won't be happening again on a live.
What?
But I may attempt it because I saw one in the Parage Posse today. I think it was Missy that did it. And I called her a show off. Ah, so jelly.
Did she do a good job?
He's not in his toy box, Monica. He's actually looking for a canvas. No.
I know.
No. There's a 12 by 12 and I used up the other one. That's
I know.
you can use that. It's got a dent in it. You have to spray it. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're buffering. I sound like Siri.
Curse you, buffer master.
How can I help you?
It's more like Alex.
Where's the cupcakes?
Cupcakes.
I have 150 cupcakes to do in June. I don't even want to talk about cupcakes. Marlene says I sound like Siri.
Brian, if you have those, we're welcome to share. Oh, now we got a kitty outside.
Oh, the cat's in the window. Mr. Sampson. Thank you, Tammy. Here, Monica. I hope your sound is working. Alan's picking something out of his toy box. Yeah, I'm probably not the only one that's going to have issues tonight on live. It's probably upgrades and stuff about the game yesterday, which is people watching too many videos. It affects the streaming. We had cake yesterday. It was yummy cake.
That cake did not last long.
No. Is it gone? No. Well,
You think that cake was
I
gonna
had a
make
quarter
big
of the
night?
cake. You had a quarter of the cake. I'm sure Jake and Chris each had a quarter of the cake.
Yeah, Jake's got his own cake.
Oh, that's right. Jake's got Oreo cake in the freezer. No, I didn't make it. It was a Pepperidge Farm. Was it chocolate fudge or something like that? It was really good.
How good was it?
I love Pepperidge Farm cakes anyways, especially the coconut one. It's my favorite.
So it's amazing where you find gadgets.
I'm beginning to think that chocolate is the reason that I get short of breath. Because every time I eat it, I don't feel well
What are you
afterwards.
gonna do if that's the truth?
I just won't eat chocolate. If you don't spray near those
I
paintings.
wasn't
too.
spraying on the paintings. Just don't lean back for the next 5 minutes.
I tried that. It does not work.
Try what?
That. Oh, no, I didn't try that. What are you going to do with that? Look what he's got, guys. Show them, Alan.
I will. Need smaller cups than that, though.
Alan and I went to TJ Maxx. We went to Ross. Out at the beach, there's a kitchen gadget store that we definitely will be spending a lot of time in when we go in May. We better take a lot of money with us.
This May.
Yeah, this May.
We'll probably be.
You can buy gadgets while we're there next year, too, and pour at the beach.
Well, by then I should have about a truckload of gadgets to take.
Carol wants to know if that's a dog food tray.
It is not a dog. Well, actually, it is.
Yeah, that's from the Little
That's
Caesars.
from the Little Caesars.
Carol wins. She knows she's got dogs.
Okay, so I'm going to go. I need to put a base paint down.
There's Payne's gray and there's gray. I got two different other ones, too. Chocolate's a vegetable.
I thought it was a fruit.
Oh, 5 puppies.
Oh, don't talk about puppies.
Carol wins a puppy. I don't think she needs any more puppy dogs. Heat saves everything. When we open a package of something, he's like, I'm like, you wash it.
Which I do.
Yep.
So I'm going to go with just a plain gray.
That's a neutral gray with a little bit of white mixed in, so it's not too dark. And that's how you get paint on the edge of the container, by the way, when you go backwards.
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear. You're such a show-off. You don't say that when they're not here.
Are you saying I'm two-faced?
Yes. I'm stay.
Definitely going with my cuppy hands.
What does he really say? Nothing. I very rarely get a yes, dear, out of him. He doesn't get it. Happy wife, happy life. He does a lot for me, though. You guys know that. You remember he brings me iced tea and all that stuff, so yeah.
And cake and cookies and Happy Meals.
Yeah, I like my Happy Meals.
Makes her happy. See?
We tilt it so it's even, Brian, because a lot of
Chased them all away.
you did. Refreshing didn't work.
Now we're down to 39.
No pictures. No.
Oh, this just.
Boy turned on the Roku.
What?
Doug said the boy turned on the Roku. Maria says, see you now. Back. We're back. We're back. I'm so sorry, you guys. We may have to do this again like Thursday night.
I'm going to write a really stern letter.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got to write the letter first.
Maria will type that up for you.
Maria, you got that covered?
It's not storming here, though. It's beautiful here. 70s all week.
Don't hold the painting.
Yeah, don't lift the camera. Don't lift them too high. Because I know when it flickers for us, I always tell them that's when we buffer. He wanted you to write a letter for him, a very stern letter. I don't know what he's going to do with it, but I told him Maria would type that up for him.
I don't know who I'm going to send it to yet, but I know you got us covered on that, Maria.
Monica's telling her to write a letter to YouTube for you.
That's right. Because if they want to grow, we have to grow.
Doug says, that's a lovely gray pour. Keep it.
Do you think I should stay right there, Doug?
Ellen brings me salami and celery. Well, it was pepperoni, wasn't it?
It was pepperoni.
Yeah. And I told him I couldn't eat the celery on camera because it was too crunchy. Maria says, oh, trust me, you don't want me to do that.
Now, Maria,
we may not have a channel after that.
After the conversation we had the other night, I'm sure you got this covered. The letter.
Oh, you're talking to Maria.
Maria.
Oh. So, Maria, you got to fly out the day before the beach trip so we can have munchies and paint. So you're trying to you already know what you're going to do with it. You're going to get lines.
Exactly.
Okay. Are you doing a dirty pour then? I would do a dirty pour then. Because you don't want each line to be a certain color, correct? Is it shorter on the other side or is it exactly the same?
If we go this way.
Oh, yeah, it'll shoot. No, go the other way.
That's what I thought.
Shh. Monica's telling me to shh.
Jihad bunch.
Chiha. Chiha. We're just bouncing ideas off you for all the stuff we're going to bring.
Don't like the elevation here. We're going a little taller. That's a little too tall. Let's go.
He's getting it, guys. He's getting it. You know, he's deliberately thinking about it, right? Deliberately. Is that the word they used?
Deliberately. Okay. Colors.
There you go, Danielle. He is your guinea pig.
Terracotta from Lucas.
Mm. Your last gray one was orange and yellows and reds, and yeah, that came out beautiful with the black. A purple.
Yeah,
Use a purple. It's got to be a dark purple. There you go.
Fine touch, deep violet. Thank you.
Tammy, it will probably be either the last Sunday of this month, or it will be the first Sunday of March. I'm going to try to do them about every 5 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, so we don't get so many built up. This is a piece, it's a tray from dog food. I believe it's from Little Caesars.
Little Caesars.
Yep.
That's what I'm going to call this one too. Little Caesar.
Oh, you've already named it?
I've named it, and I haven't even put paint on it except for gray.
Okay. Good night, Gary. Copper and navy.
Copper. And a navy blue.
Good night, Mylene.
Good night, Violet. Fine Touch Deep. Lucas Terracotta. Artist Loft Brilliant Magenta. She's cringing already. I haven't even named all the colors yet. Artist Loft
It's
Naples
making me
Yellow.
queasy.
Creative Inspiration Copper. And Lucas Phthalo Blue.
No black?
Do you want a black? We will back into. Mess of these bottles, I tell you.
I don't worry about them. Just as long as it doesn't look like dog food jellies. He's not using brown. That's a good sign, but he is using that terracotta and copper.
I gotta work on that sound effect.
What size cup you got? Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Good night, Nicole. Yeah, you can't put anything up to the camera because it makes them buffer. Like I said, it was the paint bottles.
Sure, it wasn't my hairy arms. Because they got it in the picture too.
I need another music.
Copper first. That.
It was his arm. YouTube made Maria watch an ad. Kristen said it was your hairy arm.
That's what I said too. You have to wax them or something.
Just stay away from the camera. Blurry and buffering. Bobby's here. Brian said he's lagging. So we don't lift anything up to the camera tonight. Don says, oh no, oh God, no, don't wax. That would give me a reason to rip hair off of you.
You need a reason?
What, to rip hair off of you?
Yeah.
You don't even let me twist those little hairs off your ears.
No, you just pull
They
them.
want me to do a video of me waxing your arms. I've got wax, Kristen.
I'll tell you, some of the things that people videotape just amaze me.
Pam says it's 5:25 a.m. there. Alan has a dog food tray that he's going to put a dirty pour on and let it slide down the canvas. Doug, do you really think I need more skins? I ordered more the glass snappers from Jenny. Yes, we're buffering bad tonight, guys. I'm sorry.
Maria's working on that letter right now, too. YouTube, too.
Oh, save the skins from Alan's waxing. Yeah, those would be great snap buttons, wouldn't they?
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's gross.
Only
I'll put it in a ring for you, Alan.
put it in a ring for you for our 20th anniversary.
No. I can talk about texture. Oh, boy. Put the mirror down and see if it'll focus. That's the autofocus making problems now. Put it down on the table next to your painting. I don't care if you get paint on it. All right. Hopefully that will help. Yeah, it's up on cups.
A little elevation.
I hope you have enough paint. It's going to run off the sides.
That's okay.
I got some new photo paper. I bought the better waterproof one. And when I did a skin yesterday, it laid completely flat. It didn't bump up at all. April got kicked out by YouTube. He's got it up, Shell. It's up off the canvas or off the table about 5 inches. I have it in my Amazon shop, Diane. They're, I want to say they're 4x6s, and I cut them in half, so you get 200 instead of 100. Is that the copper that I'm seeing?
Yep.
Okay. I like copper with blue. Yeah, you definitely have to pick that up to let the rest out. Try lifting the whole canvas with it too. I need to shut up and just let you paint. I'm sorry. Itchy. Is Nancy Olson here? Thank you for posting that, Maria. Yeah, we're having a lot of people coming into the Parage Posse and not answering questions. So if you don't answer the questions, we're going to decline your application to join.
Simple questions.
They're simple questions, yep. but
It's for our research and development group.
Debbie thought you had a black line at the bottom, but it was a cat hair.
That was my cat impersonation.
Well, Brian, the thing is, too, a lot of them might be coming from other groups, so they aren't subscribed to my channel. But then they come in and they ask, how do we mix paint, or how do we do this and how do we do that? Well, if you're a subscriber, you know how to find that stuff. And it's just a lot of work for Maria and I to be answering the same questions over and over again when all the information is in the file section. There, Mary Ellen, when you come in and ask to join, there's 3 questions that you answer to join. That's how it's there. You don't have to answer them if you're already in. And a lot of you, I know you by name when you ask to join, so I just automatically accept you because I know you're a subscriber.
Kind of hard to keep track of 60,000 names, though.
Well, it's the ones that I see every Monday night. You get to know everybody. Good night, Shirley.
Good night, Shirley.
Yeah, 3 questions. Plain and simple. Yes, yes, yes. And you're in. Now, Mr. Welch, what are you going to do with that?
I'm going to let it mitigate.
Oh.
And procrastinate.
It learned it from you. I told the answers. Of course I did, Doug.
I'm just going to help it along a little, too.
I'm not sure, Monica. I think so. I think that was one that I had in my messages from the art page yesterday. We get a lot of people that join the group and they come in and they post their YouTube videos and they don't really participate. So we're watching that as well. We don't want to be used. And Marie and I usually answer questions like within the first 15 minutes. So we're both dinging all day long. Kitty, you don't, but you should have a sales tax number. You don't have to have a DBA. You have to claim your sales tax.
I see one thing here.
You what? There's tweezers here if you want to pull it out. It looks like Alan poured over his hand, only with an extra finger.
Paint booger. Ew.
It's a paint clump. It's not a Floetrol booger because I strain that stuff.
It's a 6-fingered alien hand.
But you called it Little Caesar.
That's right.
Don't bring it up for a close-up because they don't want a buffer.
I buffer you not. Be interesting to see how this thing dries.
I think the copper with the blue is going to be really pretty. I'm not sure about the magenta and the purple.
That blue really pops in it, though.
Yeah, I let him play. He's got to learn how to paint, so I let him play with his colors. He's getting much better picking stuff out.
Especially paint boogers.
You totally lost all your gray, so.
No, I didn't.
What, you have 2 little tiny corners with gray on them that you're touching up right now?
All 4 corners have gray.
Well, that's dumb. It looks like you didn't cover your canvas. Yep.
That's it. I won't take it for a close-up.
We could put scary faces on all those things that are standing up there. That's one for Nate to embellish.
There's the alien thumb.
Yeah.
His 4 fingers.
Yeah.
And his pinky finger. Now, do you want me to fold these 3 down?
No. I'm not telling what to do with your
Then
paint.
he'll give you the alien salute.
Did you wipe your bottom?
I did not.
That's what I said. Scary faces put on there. Yep. Yeah, Nate would turn it into trees. For sure.
I'm still waiting for a dolphin.
Maria's telling you to put blue on those corners.
Maria?
Yep. Nate, what would you do with it? Would they be trees or aliens?
Okay. First attempt.
You're making the autofocus go crazy. The alien salute.
No, that's a Little Caesar.
Jennifer says the poor unfortunate soul reminds me of the scene in The Little Mermaid. I know Nate probably make lighthouses out of her or something.
Now there's a nice little ring pour over here. Where's our bucket brigade?
We didn't get a bucket tonight. I know I have a shot glass sitting there waiting to go in a bucket.
He's just really slacking. You're gonna have to quit their day job.
Please don't quit your day job.
I didn't say you.
I couldn't have you here all day.
Look at that skin right there.
Oh, that's cute.
It's going to the drying rack.
He's getting his bucket. I know. I want to squeeze some of those interference paints in. What do you guys want to see next? Purple Lake.
I think you got some new colors you need to use.
She wants me to do something with Purple Lake. I'll have to get the jug out from the New Year's Eve pour because I don't have any in a bottle.
Okay. I know where those are.
I know you do. Oh, for the base? I have to mix it up.
Sure you don't want any of these skins, hon?
We could do a purple like base and then use the interference with other colors and do a bottle bottom pour or a strainer.
To the drying rack for the skins. You know, I'm kidding.
I have not tried a funnel yet. I know I want to try that interference paint too.
Try it.
So, will you grab me the jug of Purple Light because I have to use it as a base, and then we'll do a strainer pour and use the interference colors in there. I've done that before, Maria, and it was awful. It dried too dark, and you couldn't even see the flip and drag in it.
The flip and drag?
No, on the big jug. I don't want the silicone.
Oh, you don't want the silicone?
No.
Because we got like
Oodles of it. I could probably put it in the pour too.
we got a bunch of it. New Year's Eve.
Oh, let's see. Black with black swipe.
Well, that's a good color to choose.
Are we really buffering again?
Get another full.
Yeah, I bought an extra one of these, so we have two of them. Well, you guys will get to watch me make a quick batch of base paint.
Well, why don't you do a possum pour?
A pot. Oh. Eddie, go get me the possum.
Well, we got quite a few people saying no buffer. Doug is pleased to announce he is buffer free.
He is buffer free.
Carrie Hicks says do a buffer pour.
Yeah.
We did the first two were buffer pours, weren't they?
Yeah. Awful. I hate buffering, and I hate watching somebody when they're buffering because I feel bad for them.
Yvonne said that's a first. She just got kicked out.
So I did 1 cup of paint, and I slowly add the Floetrol. Because you don't want to put it in all at once, you might get clumps.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that out. The dustpan pour.
Yeah, we need to get that. I have a little dustpan that's like this big. And no, Brian, I'm not using a Hot Pockets box. He improvised. He made his own. So I need just a tad more.
Brian says, don't make your own dustpan. Good night, Sherry. Have a great night. Thank you for joining us. Okay, Pamela has got a good question. I'm sure Maria's already got the answer. But she wants to know why you need to strain your Floetrol.
For boogers.
Yeah, Floetrol is notorious for having.
Let me see if I have any in there.
Getting a little goop.
Yeah,
Goobers.
I do. Oh gosh, I don't want to do that. See it in there? Now I can take my tweezers, maybe, and I can pull it out. And that's a Floetrol booger. And that will land in your painting, and it will not be pretty. There's
like
still more in there too. So when you're straining and you get those boogers and you can't get them out when you're into your thing, I use a brush. And I knock them right out. And then I wipe them up. Because I'm anal like that. Okay, so I have 3 cups now. And now I'm going to add water. This is just a base paint. We add water to the base. So there's no glue. It's just paint, Floetrol, and a little bit of water. Still a little thick. I'll add some more water. So we end up using about 2/3 cup of water, I think. So we don't use this as a pouring paint. We use this as just a base.
Doug has said he has given you his seal of approval, tested and proven paint mixing. Y'all. Thank you, Doug.
And that'll be it for the water.
Mary Ellen says that's a pretty purple. That's again
Purple Lake.
From Creative Inspirations.
Did you bring the other jug of Purple Lake over?
I did not.
Oh, because I wanted it to put some interference in it.
Which? The other one in here.
The big jug that you had with the silicone in it.
Oh, that one.
Yes. Thank you.
The one I put away.
The one you put away. Okay. We're good. Now, the best thing to do when you're using paint sticks, I used this for varnish for a couple of times, so it left a nice varnish coating on it. And you can just wipe it off and keep reusing it, no matter what you're mixing up.
There you go. It's your Purple Lake.
Thank you. This is from New Year's Eve, guys.
Monica's calling you a genius.
Genius. Live and learn, right?
That's what we try to do, is teach little tricks of the trade.
Little tips and tricks. Nobody else will share it with you. They're stingy. Everything I've learned, I learned on YouTube or by trial and error. And it's been a lot of trial and error.
Carrie Hicks says this is her kind of purple, and she wants this and blues in her new house.
Okay. Why didn't you use this? Oh, that's why you didn't. All right, we got 14 by 14. Checking my tape because this was a bad roll of tape. Doesn't stick very good. I need to spray that.
It's on the rack. Brian says he watched your first video the other day, and he said it was pretty cool, Christina.
Oh, my very first video? When I was really nervous.
And turkey? Well, Doug, you haven't seen my first video?
Your first painting was on here.
Now you're blurry, hon.
Well, it's because I've got the...
There, you're back. Now your heart beating.
I can't win tonight. We need more.
Yeah, Brian says, yes, I could tell you when you was nervous.
I was nervous. And, I had to keep telling myself as I was doing more, I'm the only one here. Just talk. You just pretend you're making your own movie. If you screw up, you just don't upload it, right?
Right. Just do it over. Or just don't upload it.
All right, let me get this down.
Everybody's loving this color.
I like this color, especially with the string pulls, the white ones. With the iridescent, it's really pretty.
Brian says he's got a couple he didn't upload. Save those for the bloopers reel when you come out with that, Brian.
Yeah. I always delete them. I don't want anybody to ever find them.
I know where they're at.
No, you don't. They're deleted.
I cannot delete them.
Not on my iPad, you can't. They're gone. Haha.
So you think.
No, they are. They're deleted from the cloud. Okay. Now, I want to take a little bit of this purple egg, and I'm going to put that violet interference in it.
It's not like White Cloud where you flush it. Shelly says they're in the cloud.
I deleted them out of the cloud. I permanently deleted them.
Brian says the NSA has them.
Stop scarring me.
Okay, Carrie says she forgot what company and color. Creative Inspirations. Purple
Lake. Yep. All right, this is the golden interference violet. So I'm going to give that a good shot of that.
Maria says the FBI has them. Is that the foundation of bumbling idiots, or?
Don't know. So that just turned that purple lake into a, well, kind of looks like the Flash a little bit. So it's got a gold pearly effect to it. I'll put a little more in there. And I think we might put that in as a layer too. All right, so now I need some colors with that. So I want to go the Lucas Lavender. And yeah, let's do champagne. And we'll also use the Craft Smart Purple Pearl.
It's okay, Brian. We'll forgive you.
I clean as I go because I'm weird like that. I need a bottle bottom.
Go to the toy box.
Oh, they're in the toy box.
They're in the toy box. She's getting into my toy box, guys and gals.
Am I allowed? Do we want to do the big and the small one?
I'm gonna put a lock on that.
You're going to lock me out of your toy box, Alan? I need the 5s, though. These aren't the 5s. These are the 6s and the 7s. Where's the big container of bottle bottoms? The plastic one.
It's in there.
Oh,
It was in there.
no, it wasn't.
Like it says, lock them out of your garage, Christina.
I'll have to do a turn then.
Jennifer thought you were doing a strainer.
What are we doing? Are we doing a strainer or a bottle bottom? I can do a strainer. That'd be easier.
No, Shelly, I am not hiding them.
A 16-car garage. I would love that. Okay.
Wait a
we'll do
minute. I didn't
straightener.
think. I thought Larry wasn't retiring. Did you find him?
Okay. Get my cup. You're hilarious. All right.
Good night, Doug.
I want a little black in there, though. I get where I hate the smell of that.
What?
When I spray it. I'm going to put a little black to get us going. Follow that with the champagne pearl. And then the interference, plain. I'll do our purple lake
that, shall we?
with the pearl, or the interference. Some lavender. You're a kitty. A little bit of black.
I really do try, Dawn. She's telling me I should comment more on the posse.
He works another job. It's hard. Pearl. Okay, I think I got it. I got it. By George, I think I've got it.
Beboop Karen says, do a cupcake for her. And
I don't have a cupcake.
now everybody's cupcake hungry.
Okay, can you go let Kitty in? You're getting sleepy. A lot of champagne. Hope I didn't use too much.
I think we need to get that 65. I think we should get a bigger TV. What do you think?
Where are you going to put it?
I don't know.
Well, once I use up the tubes,
Yeah, you are heart beating a little.
once we use up those tubes, we'd have that whole wall. Since we switched to jars. Just waiting for that to go down. You can see the interference and the lavender and the purple pearl. You won't see a definite color difference until it dries.
What happened on that one end?
What? Don't judge me.
I'm not judging you. I'm just asking a question. To your left. Up. Yeah. What happened in there?
What? I did a dirty pour. Don't you fret none.
Here's the secret, guys. Watch how she mesmerizes you by moving it around.
Don't be tilting your TV, Karina. You'll get hurt.
Thank you, Darnell. Appreciate your support.
Thank you, Darnell.
Reese wants to know, what is this interference paint?
It's made by Golden. and it gives a pearly effect. You can mix it in with paint or leave it by itself. So you guys can already tell I don't like any of this here. So I'm going to pull it back.
Kitty said her head was tilted until you said something. Ooh, I see a cat's face right in the center of where your pour ended. Wow. You see it?
No.
Closest to you?
Oh, in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like little whiskers.
Don't lose that center.
I won't lose the center.
That cat's face is just opening right up.
So what are you going to name this painting? What's New Pussycat? I got to do something with this.
Nina says Indian Chief Kitty.
I didn't like it. It was a little mucky. You see it's opening up there though too. I used a little bit too much champagne pearl. Let me torch it and see where I got cells coming up to change colors.
Henry Reese said Kitty Explosion.
It isn't going to stay a kitty though. It's popping cells. And it's interferent, so it's not going to dry like that at all. I love this end here. So I think I want to go back this way. Here I am thinking out loud again.
Just don't lose Morris.
Morris is already gone.
Morris is there if you turn him 90 degrees.
I gotta dump that edge off. Bear with me, guys. So we're gonna end up with muck if I don't. Always try to keep your paint together so it all flows at the same time and not everywhere on the canvas. I'm not liking all that pearl though. I want it to sink.
Nina says, no, the poor kitties. Spell P-O-U-R.
Now I feel like it needs more black to break that up so I can pour it off.
Bye-bye, kitty.
Bye-bye, kitty.
Nine lives. Been used up. Now, I see that too, Tammy. She said she sees a feather chief head wrap.
Yeah.
Pamela says she loves the black in it.
I do too. I got bottles to wipe off when I'm done. They're getting purple. I'm leaving the champagne pearl to the last here because I don't want a lot of it. All right.
I will be right back.
Thanks for the warning. That black does not play well with the interference. That's where we're getting that gray tone from. Okay. I don't think that's any better either. I really thought I was going to like the black. You know what it's doing? That interference is turning that black to like a gold black. Look. Can you see that?
Yep.
Let me just move that over that way and I can bring it back. I'm not digging it at all. Okay. I'm going to open up that champagne and bring all this back this way. I'm just making muck. Looks nothing like a strainer pour, does it? See, it's still there. If I pull it this way, then it's going to be here, and then it's going to be here. You definitely can see the interference in there, for sure. Yeah, the first one was better. Should I do another shot right in the middle with no black? I can't dip it in that pile of poo, that's for sure. Swipe it. They want me to do another one. No, leave it.
Yes.
If I do another one in the middle, I left the pearl or the champagne pearl out and just put it at the end, and it's the interference monkeying with the black.
Shelly says she loves the middle. Don't change it. Monaco says, what about the airbrush?
That's
Feather
not,
out the colors.
no, I'll make mud. I'll make muck.
Maria says, how about shoot some white through an infusion and pour off a bunch? Diane says, drop more color.
I like that interference right down the middle. That's what that is the interference.
I'm not going to offer any suggestions.
You're not?
I'm not.
Why not? Because you don't have any. I know, I love that. I'm wondering if I could get some of that here if I put this back on here and did a little bit over here. Let me just try a little spot. We're not going to monkey with that side over there. I know I have to talk myself into things and out of things.
Diane says, follow your instinct.
Okay.
Use the force.
I'm going to mix it up just a little bit different. I have to do just a tiny shot of black to break that purple up. I want to use up that purple.
Larry Matthews says, first time viewing live. He says, painting looks great.
Okay, let's fix this now.
Brian, throw some green in there.
Who said that?
Brian.
Brian, I'm going to pinch you so hard. Look how much it's changing already, though. I'm wondering if that interference is going to sink. Let's see how much paint's on here. Oh, not bad. Not as much as I thought there was. Yeah. 3 strainers later. Okay. See, and I like that side better. I'm going to stretch it this way and then go back. I'm trying not to lose that. See, look, if it would have went the other way around, I could have dumped that off. I got to push it down, guys. I have to. It'll come back when I pull it back. I promise.
Diane Tucker says, I have faith in you, Christina.
I'm glad somebody does.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Thanks a lot. Did you hear, Alexa? That's kind of interesting with a strainer pour on one side.
Step away now.
I know. It's interesting. I wish I could get this corner off, though. I like this burst here. I'm going to be good, I promise. I can't, it won't move. I can't take it off. All right. I'm torching it. Let's see what happens.
Uh-oh. Fire up the barrel.
Get all my air bubbles out first.
Everybody's begging. Step away from the painting. Please take your gloves off.
This is my biggest problem, guys, is I can never leave anything alone until I like it. So I can live with this, and then this part here I like, and this mess of cells I like, but I hate this and I hate that. But I can't do anything more to it. We'll just muddy it all up. I am getting the cells to come up, so it's not quite so mucky.
Carrie said she hang that in her house. Moonflowers. Bill Johnson says, embellish it.
Now that I've stood away half a mile away from it. It's interesting, for sure. Because I like this here. But now I have lots of little cells here. And this is interesting here.
Bobby Moore says, well, if you don't like it, you can just send it to me.
I know. Everybody tells me that all the time. Well, if you don't like it, just send it to me.
Maria says you need one more jellyfish.
Yeah, on that end, huh? Let's wait and see what it looks like when it's dry, and
The
maybe
problem is if you put in another jellyfish in, you still got to pour off that excess paint.
right. And that's what happened when I lost that, because that was wider. But I had to bring that center in. But it's very sparkly. So definitely next Monday we'll see what it looks like when it's all dry. Because this may totally change. We may like this when the champagne and the black and the interference all dry together. Stinks that I don't have any pretty skins, though. They're all kind of, well.
Ian's got a good point. She says it's a good focal point.
Up.
They're calling for another one, hon.
They are.
They are.
They're going to let me redeem myself. And you know, if I redeem myself, it's going to be a simple flip and drag.
Well, they're calling for another strainer.
Did you do the bucket? Did I get you wet? You poor thing.
Paint.
Paint?
You got.
Oh, it peels off on the floor protector. Don't know why there's a pink cap on that. All right.
Have you used any of the new colors other than the interference?
No.
I think we should do something with the new colors.
You do?
Somebody was saying a ribbon pourer. Somebody wanted to see another strainer. What were you going to do before you did the strainer?
Flip and drag.
No, we're going to do something else.
Oh, bottle bottom.
Yeah.
I'm bottle bottomed out, I think, for...
Yes, Cindy, those are pencil erasers. Marilyn Lynch wants to know who makes the interference.
Golden. It's very expensive.
Jennifer Lopez really likes it. She says it's unique.
I just want to pull that one little spot there real quick, guys. It might make a pretty snap. Like I need more.
Carrie Hicks says float cup or feather.
Not doing a feather. That has to be done on my own time so I can swear. Because if I can't swear, it's not going to work. You know, I didn't have any music to that heart-shaped balloon smash that I did. I should change the title to ASMR. Because all you hear is the balloon going dunk-good, dunk-good, dunk-good. Somebody might like that.
Yeah. Maria says Liquitex makes the interference too. You have some of that, don't you?
No, I have the iridescent. Medium. a waste of paint. Well, that's kind of cool too. Always find cute little spots that I want.
Bobby says she's glad to hear she's not the only one that swears when trying to do a feather.
I've never tried one, so I definitely don't want anybody with virginous ears to hear me. Because we have kids that watch our channel, especially my granddaughter. So
Nana's got to be here.
Nana's got to be a good girl.
Jan says she's found those snap things online for 39 cents each.
I don't know. Jenny's are a good quality. That's why I bought them. I did order some rings from AliExpress, and what was the other thing I got? Oh, an adjustable like lasso necklace. The rings are pretty. But to buy the snaps themselves, I know that Jenny's are a good quality, so I'm just going to stick with Jen for those. And the bracelets are a nice quality too.
Yep. Paint and Wine with Maria says one more. She's working on it.
I am. We'll do a flip and drag real quick so everybody can see the airbrush again. This is a 10 by 20.
Oh, you're out of focus now.
It's the white.
Thank you, Debbie. Appreciate your support.
These are different gloves. They're more blue than purple. All right, white.
Larry Matthews wants to know, is that a potty pad you're laying down?
I use the adult underpads instead of the dog pee-pee pads. They're cheaper and they don't have a scent to them. We were looking at them at, was it Petco, PetSmart? One of them places this weekend. And we walked down the aisle where they're all at and you could smell it. So I don't need my dogs out here thinking they can pee out here. Right?
Right.
So I'll stick with
There's definitely a
these.
scent to them
Yeah.
versus the adult pads.
Yeah, the adult pads don't have any scent to them. And we get these on sale a lot too at Walgreens. They'll have them buy one, get one half price. So like $18.99 for 30 of them. Or you can buy them by the case in my Etsy shop. They're cheaper. I don't know if they're 30 by 36 or my Amazon shop. But I don't know if they're 30 by 36. But we buy the big ones so they fit in our 32-inch tray here. Okay. And you need to take that off on Monday nights.
What?
Because we end up taking the garbage out afterwards anyways. Okay. White base is down. Pick some colors out.
Use the new colors.
You want some new colors?
Got a lot of yellows and
Yellow's not good on a flip
oranges.
and drag, honey. It gets lost. I mean, it's fine for like a highlight color, but not for like a main color.
Yeah, that ain't happening, Brian.
What?
It says we had somebody that was spamming in there and she's telling Ellen to get naked.
Oh.
Ain't happening.
Oh, you caught it too?
Yeah.
Any colors, guys? Blue. Carrie's saying blue. She'll be back, Jan. I think this was her last
Brian.
Monday to work. I think I read it wrong. Purple red.
Purple red, Naples yellow, Prussian blue, turquoise, lime green, green.
Prussian blue. All right.
What kind of blue did you get in the new Soho colors?
All kinds of blues.
The green thing is a
A mirror,
mirror.
just to keep us focused. I can put a turquoise in here and a purple. Let's mix it up, guys. Let's make it colorful. Need a turquoise. Lucas. That's a colorful palette for sure. That's going to need a squirt. You got to be careful when you're coming back, though, see? It's still flying in the air. I mean, I won't hurt any because we're going to end up burning it off, so. But if you're doing a regular pour, you don't want to get it on your canvas.
We're still calling out colors. Army green, blue, teal, orange, golden green. Where's the green, Brian wants to know.
I'm not a green person. That's Monica, your BFF. She'll give you all the green you want.
Turquoise, silver, key lime green.
All right.
How many bottles of paint on the wall?
How many bottles of paint on the wall, guys? Do you remember? Shelly.
Got it.
Okay, first color in was Dioxazine Violet from Soho.
Jennifer Lopez. Oh, look at everybody. Oh, Lisa.
Lucas Turquoise was next. It's hard to get.
Maria. Now, if there was one person I thought that would have got it, it would have been Maria.
This is a Grumbacher Prussian Blue mixed with iridescent medium from Artist Loft. This is Premier Purple Red that you can get at AC Moore. It is a discontinued color. I bought everything they had at our store.
I know, I can't keep track either, Maria. That's why I had to count them tonight.
I'm always adding.
Brian says, well, it's actually 165 because you did mix some purple.
No, because it's not in a bottle.
It didn't go on the wall either.
And I used it all, Brian. All right, here's our tie-dye look. We're going to flip it.
So the correct answer is 164.
Are you sure you want to double cut? You want to count
I
again?
ain't counting it again. Took me forever.
Did you count those little ones?
No, I didn't.
Oh, so actually,
168. 9. I counted all those on the bottom.
oh, just the 5 up there you
Yeah.
didn't count? So it's 170. No, it's 169.
Oh, now Maria's mad at me. She says I ragged on her.
Don't piss her off, Alan.
I'm not going to. She put me in timeout.
Okay, here we go. I'm gliding the cup on top of the white paint. Sometimes you'll lose some paint. Sometimes you might hit the canvas, but just keep going.
Actually, Don, we have to add the 24 that are on the table,
Oh, you counted what was on the wall.
on the wall.
I thought you counted these too.
I counted those separately and said there's an additional 24 on the table.
Oh, so you lied too.
I didn't lie.
Yeah, because you didn't have it right.
Question was how many was on the wall?
Oh. I thought you meant how many bottles of paint did we have. All right, I want to pick up a little bit of this color for down here. Which way do I want to go? Because I love this
Plus the
purple.
5. Nina Daniels says 9 million.
There, that's better. I needed some blue down there. So now I got a couple of spots there that are a little shallow. So I'll pick up some white and dab. Don't be afraid to go in with your finger because we're going to airbrush. If you're using a straw, you can fix it with your straw. We got lots of color on there now. So now we're going to stretch it out. Once I see where all the paint's at. Okay. That Naples yellow and that Premier purple red are just so gorgeous together. See it? It's like fire. I haven't done a colorful one in a while.
Now, you've been on the dark side for a while.
I have been on the dark side. All right. Let's brush it out and see what we get. I was watching somebody airbrush today. I think it was Diane Gideon. She's getting it. She's doing a good job. It's all how you hold. Hold it like a pencil. And tip it. I tip my hand sideways so I can actually see the air pushing. Because if you're going in this way, you're not really seeing it.
Good night, Sherry. Thank you for joining us. Sherry Roberts is leaving.
Good night, Sherry. Oh, we did get your check, hon, just so you know. It's going in the bank. I'm bringing out that color over that line. Sometimes you'll get a little hooky thing, so I push it back in and take it past that edge.
So Nina says she's nicknamed her flip and drags Droops and Bags.
Droops and bags.
Good night, Lisa. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, we're over our time limit.
Yes.
My Etsy shop is still on the flash sale. I haven't shut that off yet. There could be people in there buying paintings, and they're getting a good deal.
Good night, Sherry from Down Under. Thank you for joining us. Sherry Smalley.
Sorry. I gotta pull this one in a little bit and go back out. It's really selling up when I push those out, which is really cool because it's all different colors. All right. I like to push away from me, and then when I correct, I like to pull it towards me. So I always turn and go right back at it. These are a little different on this side. I'm trying to get those bright colors out. When you get that pile out that you want, go right to the ends and push those out so you don't get that hook. It's all practice. And it's fun. If you're using tiles, just grab some cheap paint. Put some paint on the tile and just push around with your airbrush and wipe it off and keep practicing.
Good night, Nate.
Night, Nate. Hope
Go
you're
crash.
feeling better. I haven't talked to him at all. I don't even know if he feels better. So I heard on the news today that whooping cough is going around again. And measles. Like, what the heck? All these people that didn't get their kids immunized, they're in trouble. I haven't torched this yet, so we'll probably get more cells in the middle.
Carol Johnson says measles going around in Oregon.
Yeah. I had them twice, but I don't have a child with a low immune system. Like some people have kids that are sickly that it could kill them or make them blind even. So, like, immunize your kids if you're not against it. And if you haven't, keep them indoors and away from other kids. Well, most people that don't immunize their kids, they homeschool anyway, so they should be safe.
Danielle Steele, I hope I pronounced that right, says that it's just a beautiful work of art.
All right, let me see if I can lift it up and not buffer you guys out. If I do, I'm sorry. But you have to see it up close to see the colors that I'm seeing. See all the different colors that I blew out of there.
Maria needs to know the list of colors again.
I will tell you 1 second. All right, so we used Soho Dioxazine Violet, Lucas Turquoise, Grumbacher Prussian Blue that's mixed with the Iridescent from Artist Loft, Premier Purple Red, I know she's got that color, and Artist Loft Naples Yellow. And that's it. 5 colors. I buffered them, didn't I?
You buffered Brian and everybody else. He says we're good.
Okay. So I redeemed myself after that strainer pour. I hope.
So what are you gonna call the strainer pour? The debacle in Morocco?
No. The purple people eater. Any more questions, guys, before we head out?
Sorry we overran. It was probably my fault.
Yeah, we overran a lot tonight.
Next time we'll have to do a 6-hour live. Like New Year's Eve.
No. Ellen enjoyed that.
That was fun.
That's because you got to pour lots of paintings. You don't normally get to do that.
Yes, we were interrupted. Thank you, Maria, for reminding us of YouTube's abstinence.
Abstinence?
Yes.
Yes. So we have 2 lives today.
Nina does have a question. What is Black Flash supposed to do?
It has a hazy gold to it. Let me see if I can show you on my hand. I'm one to experiment with color for sure. But it kind of gets gold. Can you see the sheen? So when it dries, it's more like a black gold.
Thank you all for joining.
Yes,
I
we
know
had a good time.
everybody's heading out.
Yeah, they're all tired. I wore them out. Sorry.
We appreciate your support
Yep.
and your feedback.
Don't forget our sponsor giveaways April 1st. So if you're donating to the channel, you're already entered. But we take donations through PayPal as well, in case you're watching this for a replay. So that is choice of paintings for our giveaway. And we have other stuff. Monica's always typing in caps, and I always think they're questions until I see Bestie Boo Brian.
Thank you, Larry.
And if you're looking for painting supplies, Amazon shop. And that will take you right. Maria will get that link up for you. It'll take you right in. You can get your torches,
Sketching tutorials up.
washing machine trays, cups. We have everything in there now.
Well, we
Pretty
don't have
much.
CBD oil. Sorry about that. I've seen that mentioned a couple times tonight.
What, if we had CBD oil?
No, mention of CBD oil.
Oh. So, all right, guys. Thanks so much for coming and putting up with those darn buffer dragons. Hopefully on the replay it won't be really bad, but it probably will be. But if you have any questions, you can reach out to me on the Parage Posse. Christina Welch Art on Facebook as well. Christina Welch Art at yahoo.com for email. Leave me a message in the comments.
We try to entertain as
Yeah.
well as educate.
Yeah.
And we learn too.
Yep. You saw that befumble I had today. And last week with that red rose.
Hey, it could be like the Super Bowl. They had
Yep.
2 turnovers and the Patriots still won.
Oh,
So
cheetah. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. We will see you all during the week for videos. And I'm sure Alan's going to paint something for his channel this week. And we will see you all next Monday, 9 o'clock. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.
Good night.